Grand Rising, everybody. What a beautiful day it is that the good Lord has made. Let us be glad and rejoice in it. Come on in. Kick your feet up. Kick your shoes up. Let's get ready to get into this market. Make sure you hit the notification bell, y'all, so you could be ready for those pop-up pips when they pop up. The pop-up pipping show, one of the shortest shows ever created. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. You're live with Coach Chop. Got my sidekick with me, my wife. Y'all scan this here if y'all looking to take a trading course. We don't teach people how to trade. We teach them how to win. Let's go. Scan this QR code if you want to join our Facebook group. Catch some extra pips. Hook up with some of our other traders. This is our disclaimer. Make sure that you screenshot of that and read it, whatever you got to do to stay informed to what we have going on. All right. Let's get over into this market and see what's crack-a-lacking. Ta-da! Here we go right now with the news. All right. News is newsing. They say all day today we have three. Read them in week 3 Canada red folders. 3 Canada red folders jump in off at 8:30. So get ready for that. Later on today, we got a red folder for NZD. All right. I know some of y'all are tired from kicking it with the president. Y'all probably hung out. Inauguration. And other news, we're looking kind of yayo. Low impact, and then at 2,100 hours, 1,500 hours. Now it's about 7 hours and 41 minutes. We're talking about orange folder for NZD. That's going to do it. All right. Jumping on over into this market. Well, let me say this. NZDJPY has been working a number. I'll tell you that right now. Been working a number. Don't know. It's waiting for that move. Just hasn't popped off. It dropped. Like it's waiting for something. Don't know if it's some news that's taking place or what. So I'm holding on to my little pips, y'all. I'm holding on. I'm negative right now. And I'm haven't let go just yet. 62 pips in the red. Okay. yesterday. We did get a Euro cat. We got that one. I caught two yesterday. I caught the Euro cat, and there was another one I was holding on to. Um, that was two Euro cats. Two Euro cats that I had that came through. So this was, I think this was the cat here. Waiting, waiting, waiting. And I do have an original Euro cat that I got in. Let's see, where was that at? Um, 378. So we got in right around here and just been riding it up. So I'm sorry, it wasn't right here. It wasn't right here. It was 48, 48, 378. So we're down here. We got in around here somewhere and just been taking it up. So for that Euro cat, for sure today, looking at uh, taking that good old time to before jumping in. And I see that USA has been taking a beating around the board. So there is USDJPY. Got a little push up, but mainly it's been downward spiral for US. They tried to get it in here, but couldn't hold it. And JPY just came and took it to him there. NZD, same thing. And UA was taking it down here, but not sure if they're going to be able to hold that. I was looking for a drop from GU. It just looked like they haven't been able to deliver. I think that was about 12 o'clock last night. Let's see what that looked like. Let's see if we did get something. Well, guess so. At 12. So I got a call at 12 last night from Allbar. Just want to see what happened. So at about 12, we were here. I guess I could take 51 pips. So I could take that. And it looks like this could continue to drop some more. It is respecting the zone here, so I'm gonna watch this to see if we get a drop. So that trade was posted in a group. Not sure if anybody jumped in on that one or not. Allbar. If we get a break below here, then this may be one to consider. Do not have a lot of volatility in the market this morning, so let's just watch it. And for some reason, I don't know why, but it's just been rush game. Don't know why, so it's just like, let's slow it down. UCAD is another one that got in kind of early. I think it's UCAD. Remember, y'all, if you don't see a setup that doesn't meet your needs, doesn't make sense to jump in it. Slow it down, take your time. And I'll tell you what's been doing it for me. EuroCAD has been paying some bills. Then also GCAD. So it wasn't UCAD, it was GCAD that he got in on. So if nothing else, right? 'Cause I don't do a lot of teaching on here. I just basically put in trades, but when I can drop some jewels, I will. So rushing and being in a rush is one of the worst mistakes you can make when it comes to trading. Take your time. Take your time. Look for your move. Look for your setup, and if it looks good, then just go with it. I see it all over the board. Like USA has been taking a beating from a lot of these other currencies, and I say it could be just because inauguration. So I'm gonna look at 861 for here. Okay, so let's bring this down some. All right, let's do 876 and see if I could find a TP. And it's coming down with it. Let's all right. Let's do 20. All right, it's pulling back. May give us a little chance to put this in. So use chef, sell stop. and the wife are going in. Um, my entry is going to be 0.90 876 879, and then my TP 0.90 649. All right, 0.90 649. Okay. And I know we normally do 10 pips here, but I just want to give back a little bit because we've been kind of out of commission, not really getting our pips in like we normally do. So, mhm. Oh, I did, didn't I? Wife is like, is this your TP? You said something different. I probably put the same thing in. Let me look and see. I need to modify that order. 9677. 9677. All right. Well, we are in on this trade right now. 649. So you may want to modify your TP, babe, to 0.9677. All right. Just went in and did a modify on my trade. I don't know. Sometimes I call off trades and my eyes be seeing something and my mouth see something totally different. My mouth should leave the seeing to my eyes, but be like that sometimes. All right, we in. Got a call over here on Euro USD. Not sure if it's going to stick, but I don't even have it over here. What is this? Let me see if I can get it to show up over here for Euro USD. So we'll use Chef. Let's turn use Chef orange. Euro USD over here. We just got our confirmations met for the buy. It took off on the 5 minute for us here. Okay. This is what it looks like in the hour. Okay. So it's already up 31 pips. So going back to the 5 minute for my pip eaters, like this one is good to go. So, and just to throw this out there, throwing out a freebie, uh, this trade, we're looking at about 46 pips. So double checking the news to see uh, 830 for CAD. Okay, keep that in mind. 830 for CAD. Mhm, 46. The wife just dropped some extra sauce over in the group. Um, check that out. Good execution by. Just gonna move this down. This call was put in here to let you still able to mark that. Uh, okay. I was just letting them know that I just put a line right here just to say when that trade entered. I think it was about I got it marked over here, 878. 878. So that's when we entered that one. So somebody jumped in on that. Let's see where it's at right now. whole 5.5. 5 pips. Okay. That's where I dropped it at. Looking at Euro CAD, there may be a drop taking place on CAD, Euro CAD. Not really sure, but the possibility is there. This is CAD right here. Possibility for a drop on CAD is for real. Well, you know what? Actually hit TP here. You see this? See what I'm talking about? This from an entry on CAD that we got 190 pips, 189 pips right now where the market is pulled back at. So no, I'm saying where we entered the trade. Uh, See this here? So this was our entry on EuroCAD here, and then still going. So it could pull back though, and it could do some real hard pulling back. Hmm. So still holding on to yours too, huh? So just gonna watch CAD. If you're in that buy, just gonna put a line here to see what CAD does. Probably about here, just to watch it. Okay. So I'm gonna go back up to Euro GBP. Looking at Euro GBP. Seeing what's going on. It's not much at all. It's a lot of consolidation going on right now. Euro. We got news in CAD, so that's what's happening right now as we speak. The news is in. I'm predicting this thing should drop because you can already see there's a double hump in this camel here. I don't know if y'all can see that double hump. Boom, boom. Then you see the neck on that camel. Y'all are funny. All right, so I'm gonna watch to see what this news is gonna do for CAD. If it's good news for CAD, it will push down. If it's not good news for CAD, this could push up. Our chef trade that we are in is pushing down the Euro USD. Okay, pulling back here, so we can see. So it looks like this. GCAD is looking about the same. So just trying to see what this news is doing. I think it was three red folders. Three red folders. And see the same direction that CAD is doing. USHEP is in the same direction. So it's funny how sometimes news can affect other countries and currencies. EJ is pushing back up towards our entry. And all my pip eaters, take a look at EJ. Just look and see what you're looking at. I'm not going to say it's a good time to go in and buy EJ. Just want y'all to take a look at it on the chart and see what it's saying. Thank y'all for the thumbs up. Those of you that were kind enough to lend a thumb. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for the thumbs. And there's another one. Wow, appreciate it. Appreciate it. We've got 8 people watching and 7 thumbs. 7 watching and 7 thumbs. So cooly wooly. All right, EJ is coming right back um, to our entry. I know I sound like a big nerd, talking about some coolie wooly. Just it be like that sometimes. That nerd life is it's good to me. I've always embraced my nerd stivity. I've always embraced it. Never mind. All right, pulling back on Chef, pulling back on Chef, still pulling back and looking at GJ, looking at GJ. Hey, just messing around, playing around. Huh? No. All right, you Chef pushing down. Sandra, Grand Rising to you. I think Doug is in the building too. Normally he's here and he's real low key. I'm gonna get with you right after we get finished, Doug. Reach out to you. Just to anybody, in case anybody wanted to, stick to their tenor. Right? There's a tenor. We've got a tenor here. NZDJPY. Chef is showing some muscle over there. Take a look at EU. EU is back up on the push-up. Let me get this number over here on EU so I could bring it over here. Um, what is it? 575. That's close enough. 576. So this is where I was saying that we got the entry to jump in and just want to see how far it has taken off since then. So it hit 40 pips. You chef hit the 10 pip point, slight pullback. Your JPY pushing up, slight pullback. GJ is doing the same thing. Most of our J's look like they're pulling back, pulling back. GA is stuck in consolidation here. I know a lot of people getting started when they get into trading. One of the hardest things to deal with or get used to is a pullback and also getting stuck in consolidation. A lot of people, I see them losing trades because they're not understanding the pullbacks or the, you know, consolidation period, and they jump out of the trades, lose money or lose trades. We encourage people to jump on with us and trade, hoping that everybody's in demo. Yeah, hoping you all are in demo. I know people are going to jump in and take that real trade because, hey, but to protect myself, I got to say, do your trades in demo. So, but a lot of people jump in and then end up losing the trade. But that's what we teach, you know, confirmations of when to jump out of a trade and when to give a trade up, when considered to be a loss. And it it helps out a lot when you know that you still have some fight in you and that you shouldn't, quite give up. So and Doug is one of those people that could attest to that because market that came in and took a win from Doug and he turned around and turned it into a plus. The Bible say what the devil meant for your bad, God turned around for your good. So I was on a call with Doug. We had class last week, I think it was, and Doug has been with us. I don't know how many months it's been, 4 or 5 months at least. No, Doug, you're trying. He says he's trying. You keep trying, man. Keep pushing. Doug doesn't understand how good he's doing. He's never traded before, and he has never blown an account. You know, he's never added money to his account because he has drained his account and lost all of his money. He has more money in his account than he initially deposited. So he's winning and doesn't understand how powerful that is. So very proud of you, Doug. See the progress that you're making. You say you're trying. I say that you're doing it. And so I think if it's been 5 or 6 months and you've never um, did a deposit, that's good. It's really good. So call them baby steps. A lot of people don't understand how powerful the baby steps are. Slow and steady wins the race. You understand? Slow and steady wins the race. And we're going to bet that. Uh, I don't know what you put in your trading account, but I bet you if you had to put that same amount of money in your bank account, you wouldn't have gained as much interest as you have made with your account. So we got to learn how to believe in ourselves, bet on ourselves, continue to invest in ourselves. Got to start saying yes to you, right?
I want to focus on my personal economy. There's something in you that says the most dependable hand in the world is the one at the end of your risk. There's something in you that says always strive to get on top in life because it's the bottom that's overcrowded. You are different. You have greatness within you. Dr. Howard Thurman, come forth, is a man that, after having 238 radiation seed implants, and my PSA continued to increase. In fact, last year this time it was over 1,500, and the little C cancer had eaten 40% of my T1 vertebrae. And I was reading his words that night after leaving Florida Hospital, and doctors had told me that cancer had reappeared and metastasized in 8 areas of my body. And I began to laugh as the doctor spoke to me, and he was looking real serious. He said, "Why are you laughing?" I said, "I feel like Mother Teresa." He said, "What do you mean?" She said, "Lord, I know you know how much I can bear. I wish you didn't have so much confidence in me." And now my PSA is 0.0. I'm debt-free, cancer-free. Yes, indeed. I stand before you because of God's grace and mercy. And trust me, it's better to be seen than to be viewed. But Dr. Thurman was called upon by Dr. Martin Luther King Sr. He said, "Howard, I want you to mentor my boy, MLK. He was a member of an elite group of orators and mystics and philosophers in his day. He was an advisor to Mahatma Gandhi and to Abbot Schweitzer. He wrote, 'Deep is the hunger, the voice of the genuine, the centering moment.' He wrote some words that I was reading around 3 o'clock in the morning that grabbed me. He said, 'The ideal situation for a man or woman to die is to have family members praying with them as they cross over.' He said, 'But imagine being on your deathbed and standing around your bed, the ghost of the dreams, the ideas, the abilities, the talents given to you by life, and you, for whatever reason, you never pursued those dreams. You never used those talents. You never used those gifts. You never used those abilities. And there they are standing around your bed looking at you with large angry eyes saying, "We came to you, and only you could have given us life. And now we must die with you forever." And the question is, if you died today, what dreams, what ideas, what books, what leadership, what voice, what story will die with you? Miles Monroe, great speaker out of the Bahamas, said the wealthiest place on the planet, it's not in the Far East where there's oil in the ground. It's not in South Africa where there are diamond mines. He said the wealthiest place on the planet is this. There you'll find potential never realized. There you'll find books never written. There you'll find abilities and skills and talents and gifts the world never had exposure to. Maybe that's why Henry David Thoreau asked in a moment of anguish, what if you live your whole life only to discover that it was wrong? That it was wrong. God had so much more in mind for you. Maybe that's why he said, "Oh God, to reach the point of death, only to realize that you've never lived, only to realize that you've never scraped the surface of your potential." Everybody, let us say together, live full, die empty. And the people in this room have decided to live full. The people in this room have decided to die empty. The people in this room have decided to live life on their terms and not to be a volunteer victim. When you say yes to this industry, you're saying yes for a bigger life. You're saying, yes, I'm tired of playing small. You're saying, yes, I'm ready to be empowered to snatch victory from the jaws of defeat. You're saying yes to providing for yourself and your family. There's something that's in you that says, I'm not mentally fit to work for somebody for the rest of my life. You're saying yes to your life, yes to your dreams, yes to your unfolding future. Give yourselves a round of applause. Give yourself a round of applause. I didn't do this for years. I would go in the balcony of auditoriums and watch Jim Rohn, Dr. Dennis Waitley, and Zig Ziglar. And my heart would beat so fast because I love helping people. How many of you love helping people? Raise your hands. I love helping people. And my heart said, I can do that. But then when I would leave there, and as I was walking to the car, my mental conditioning began to speak. And it would say, Les Brown, you can't do that. You don't have a college education. Les Brown, you can't do that. What makes you think that you have something to say that somebody would listen to you? Les Brown, you can't do that. What makes you think that you can speak for AT&T, Procter & Gamble, McDonald's Corporation, IBM? You've never worked for a major corporation. Les Brown, you can't do that. You were adopted. You don't even know who your parents are. How many of you ever thought about something you wanted to do? You felt it in your heart, and then your mind talked you out of it. Raise your hands, please. I convinced myself that I couldn't do it. I learned something from that experience. Whenever there's an argument between your heart and your mind, follow your heart. There are things that the heart can understand and feel that the mind cannot relate to. Maybe that's why my favorite book says, lean not unto thine own understanding, and all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy path. There are things that you feel, that you know in your heart of hearts, that's not logical, it's not practical, it's not realistic, but there's something in you that says, I can do this. I can do this. After facing defeats and disappointments and failures again and again and again, there's still something in you that says, I can do this. Operating out of a thinking when life knocks you down, try and land on your back, because when you can look up, you can get up. I can do this. I can do this. When you present and people say, oh yes, I'd like to be a part of that. Yes, they have the personality and they need it, and they don't show up. You end up being a babysitter. You have to be a counselor and a psychologist and a minister. They challenge you to pray to Jesus and Yahweh and Melchizedek and Buddha. They'll get on your last nerve, have you chanting, Nomi Yoho Renge Kyo. It's interesting when you talk to people about securing their future, and you can't help them to become actively engaged in their own life. A friend of mine named Lorraine had me to come to do an intervention with her brother that was addicted to drugs, and he told us to get out of his house. And as we were going down the steps, I said, I'm sorry I failed. I'm so disappointed. And she said something that I'll never forget. I want you to remember. She said, Les, most people won't participate in their own rescue. Wow. Most people won't participate in their own rescue. You have a...
That's serious. That's deep. People won't participate in their own rescue. Things we could do to make life better for us, our relationship better with Christ is one of the things that we can do. And I want to drop this scripture, Psalms 119. It's easy to say stuff, especially when it doesn't apply to you. But when it's stuff that you deal with and fight with, it could be a little tough. But Psalms 119:11 NIV, it says, I have hidden your words in my heart that I might not sin against you. Sometimes we get these scriptures and we're not even quite sure, what they mean or how to break them down. So here's a simple breakdown of Psalms 119:11. I have hidden your words in my heart. This means the person is keeping God's word and teaching in their thoughts and in their feelings. It's like remembering what is right and important, just like you remember your favorite story, your favorite song. It's just like, remember that. Um, Another way you can look at it is like that I may not sin against you. This part means that by remembering God's word, you want to make good choices and not do things that are wrong or harmful to God or, to others. So this whole verse is about keeping good lessons and kind words in your heart and only allowing those kind words to come out of your mouth so that you can make good choices every day. And I struggle because blood gets to boiling, heart gets to pumping. Somebody says something to me, and it's hard for me to bite my tongue and continue to be kind, even though somebody has said something or done something to me. Now, my language I'm pretty cool with that part. I don't have a problem with using profanity or swearing, but I know that if I take my time, um, I can make better choices with my words and even my tone. Because I know that it's something that I'm struggling with, not dealing with. And then this comes up to me as the word of the day. So a lot of times it's easy to read stuff that doesn't apply to you. But when it's stuff that applies to you and it's knocking on your door, then it's like, wow, ouch. But it's true. I know I'm not perfect. Um, I know I need some work. I am a piece of work. Um, I'm only perfect on Thursdays, and today's not Thursday. Neither was yesterday, so made some mistakes. I am not perfect on Thursdays either. Dog it. I see y'all looking at me. No, I'm not. None of us are. But we're so busy trying to cut each other. I mean, we cut ourselves slack all the time. But if I had to step outside of myself and look at myself, then I would be like, wow, got to do better. And I'm so thankful to have a helpmate, a wife that helps me open my eyes and tells me, need to get it together. Uh, that I can do better. So, so on that note, bring that to your attention and let you know that hey, I'm dealing with some stuff and I'm work on it. Yep. That's all we can do. Take it one day at a time and work on it. We are in, got two trades that we're looking at here. Shoe Chef, Shiro, US has shot up into profit. Our EJ that we were holding is a lot closer to our entry. So it's 47 pips, 42 pips, right? So with that being said, I'm gonna let you know, like, um, we are live every Saturday giving free trading courses. We are doing the pop-up Pippin show, and just by following us on either one of these social media platforms, you can take advantage of the pop-up Pippin show by liking and subscribing to either one of those platforms, or either here on YouTube. Hit the notification bell will let you know when I post those. Right here is our group that we have. If you want to reach out to me, or you can, scanning that QR code. This is our Facebook group. You could join us on Facebook. I'm going to post. Uh, that is our registration link for the free group. Okay. So I'll also drop the link for our Facebook group in case somebody is interested in joining the Facebook group. Just ask that you answer the questions in there so that we can you know reach out and see if we can help you. All right. All right. Thank y'all for liking and subscribing and joining us today. So make sure that you enjoy the rest of your day. And remember to always keep God first in all that you do.